welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun. Like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go right down to the wire, just like the last time these two teams played.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Wow, we knew coming into this one, this offense wanted to start fast, but David, how about that run and the vision and his ability to spring himself up into the second level, and you saw the speed. That's the kind of play early in a game that'll get your attention.
Get your attention and get the offense rolling. Get them in a rhythm. Like, you're not depending on your quarterback. Your offensive line did a great job paving the hole, creating an explosive on the very first drive. Man, that will get everyone lathered up and excited on this offense.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. There's a crease. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. So South Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Lenoris Sellers. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Running inside. It's McAllister. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Long way to go on second down. Throwing, Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Sellers from the gun on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a crease. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Keeps it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Bussey. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Nowhere to go.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They believe in their running game on third and goal here. He is good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Motion from the wideout. Here's Sellers to throw. The screen, and watch out. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch right away. They're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Sellers from the gun on third down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Out wide right, it's Horton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's what beaten that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football.
Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We reach the break, and Texas A&M leads it. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. RPO complete. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this
makes a grab and room to run. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Sellers. Here comes the heat. Completes it in the middle.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
The Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Out wide left, it's Hunt. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I think it's safe to say LaNorris Sellers, David, probably one of the most polarizing players in all of college football. You've seen how special and freakishly talented this guy is with his ability not just throwing the football, but running it, The strength, the size, the power, and more than anything, what we saw a year ago was his ability to avoid sacks and avoid negative plays. I know this. He doesn't have a chance unless this offensive line gets a lot better, but they believe they've built that up. And if that's the case, this could be a very special year for South Carolina.
Well, and let's be honest, this is where they spent their money in the offseason. They wanted to fortify the offensive line. They brought in Kendall Briles at the coordinator spot. They did everything they could to build around this young man. LaNorris Sellers' talent is through the roof. We know it. Big, strong, can throw it. Now the pieces around him, a big year could be coming for this big young man.
And he gets it away.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown, South Carolina! He got a step and just dusted the field.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. He's got great speed, got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Bennett. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Again, it's Sellers. Turns it upfield. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Under pressure. Look out. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Nothing doing there for the QB. It was an incredible effort just to get out of the sack, but nobody open, and he just has to throw that one away.
Kick is in the air. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have...
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. Rush right in his face. Slings it downfield. Makes a connection. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Bussey. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's past the sticks. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. Turning it on. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throws it back. He's got him wide open. Racing to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. On the move. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Sellers. Throwing right. That's reeled in. It's Hunt. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes his man miss. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They punted away on 4th down. A little too much adrenaline on that one as it goes through the end zone for a touchback. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Aggies sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's Reed to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. At the 35, he's open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
At the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And finally, their big play receiver gets in the stat column with his first catch of the game, and we're here late in the 2nd quarter. You got to give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've done a nice job taking him away and limiting his damage. Let's see if they can keep it up, though, because when this guy gets hot, he's virtually unstoppable.
The official says no good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 5 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, down here on the field to start the half, it is electric here in Kyle Field. You might remember this 12th man has one of the best home field advantages in all of college sports, and that's what this team will need if they're going to come back right now. Texas A&M has a ton of belief. This crowd is behind them, but they'll need all of that energy to get back in this game.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
They're all over him. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Ollie, what do you have?
Here on the Aggies sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Play action with Reed. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Offense in an empty set. Throwing, Sellers. Right side, it's Hunt. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Straight ahead, it's McAllister. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Rush is on. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
2nd and long here. Here's Sellers to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sellers on the play action. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Hits inside, it's McAllister. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard, it's at the 26. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Aggies sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Morrow. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
To the ground. He's got it again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Making the adjustment. From the gun on 3rd down, Reed. Complete. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Aggies. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Sellers trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. Quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Headed to the edge, it's McAllister. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's McAllister. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and long. A lot of ground to cover. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Sellers. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it, Sellers. Fires to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
Changing the routes with his receiver. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Selling the fake. He wants to go deep. Can't connect on his first throw.
Then how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Punt is in the air. On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
He makes a catch, and he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Well, the defense just...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Motion from the wideout. Throws it back. Oh, pressure's coming. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.